Hello, my people. I'm in Oba now, in front of IGWE EZEOKPOKO, one of Oba, the late Royal Majesty, EZENWA, the co-founder of People's Club. We are here to find out how they started the People's Club. You know, we don't give fake news. People are asking us about the co-founders, about them. This is one of the co-founder, Oba, the first Oba. So I'm going inside the palace right now so that we will hear from insider. Understand? He's late, but we are going to meet one of maybe the secretary or anybody close to him so that he will tell us about him. Let's go inside. I'm currently with his administrative secretary to the palace. So I'm currently with him. He stayed with Igwe for long time. So he will tell us more about the EZEOKPOKO one of Oba. Let's hear from him. Good afternoon. So my name is Bonaventure from Creative Law TV. Can you tell us anything about People's Club, how they form it?
In the first place, I must say I'm initial. I am not a member of the People's Club. Therefore, I will have a limited knowledge of how it all started and what transpires in it. But being close to IGWE PC EZENWA, I have a glimpse of things happening in the People's Club. Right.
When did they form the People's Club?
Well, I know that before the war, we had what was known as OKA Club. Ndi OKA was a strong, formidable social club. But after the war, it was banned by the federal government. Under what guise, I don't know. Reasons, I don't know. So, the members of the OKA club started thinking of how to re-establish. They would not wait for government to lift the ban or something like that, because they never did. And so they had to form another club. This time they called it the People's Club of Nigeria. The People's Club, as much as I know, there were people who were instrumental to the foundation. People like EZEOKPOKO of Amici, one Chief Ojukwu, who served as the secretary of the club for many years. Then there were others like Igwe Nwankwo of Aba, Ghana. We had Igwe PC EZENWA. We had so many other people, like the tallest man in Africa. These were the people who were involved in the initial founding of the club, to the best of my knowledge.
There is a question they are asking us that I cannot answer. So
Yes.
many are saying that People's Club is a secret cult, that is a cultic organization.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us anything about this?
To the best of my knowledge, I do not see People's Club as being occultic. Club was more of a social organization where people went to recreate themselves, enjoy themselves. In fact, in those days, they had as their anthem, Whenever they wanted to start a new occasion, they sang. People's Club, Ugwami Genejo, Kai Billy Bendo. Billy Bendo is living life to the fullest. I don't think occultic men live life to the fullest. Again, they sing People's Club, Igiligi Adabukonani, Igiligi Adabukonani. That is to say that nothing would eclipse their popularity or make them lonely. So such people who are outgoing, who are favorable to entertainment, cannot be occult men. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, sir. His Royal Highness EZENWA
Yeah.
EZEOKPOKO one of OBA. Is there any of his children, is any of children a member of People's Club?
Sure, sure. Two of his children are members of currently members of the People's Club. The regent, Prince Noel EZENWA, is a member of the club, and Nze Peter Jr. EZENWA is also a member of the club in Onitsha branch. I don't know, maybe the other sons may be members in other branches.
Okay, sir. He's a king. Please, when did he become a king and when did he die?
Remember, in Igbo land, we had very few kings. We had Onitsha, we had Oka, for instance, we had Ogidi, we had Uguta, we had Arochukwu. You can count them on your fingertips. But because the government, the federal government after the war, wanted to control the people and they wanted to use chieftaincy title to reign the people, bring them back into society. So they insisted on having chieftaincy title in all over the country. Hence, by 1979, it was promulgated as a decree that there should be traditional rulers in all the towns. But Oba Igwe PC EZENWA became the Igwe of Oba by 1976. 1976. So
He ruled for.
he was on the throne for he died 2018. Died 2018. So from 1976 to 2018, that will give you like 42 years. 42 years. He was on the throne for 42 years.
Oh, he is the first Igwe of Oba.
First traditional ruler of Oba.
Okay.
But Oba before then was, would I say, was guided and ruled by a council of elders. It was more of a Republican town. But after the Western Igwe, because of the kind of person he was able to transform the kingship in Oba to some great height. It brought to a very high pedestal. And so OBA became very famous. The chieftaincy, the traditional ruler became famous because of the person, the personality of the person who occupied the seat. And so he's made it big. Okay. As a matter of fact, he became the IGWE through a popular acclamation. People had come out to vote in the secondary school over there. They wanted to carry out voting.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, when he arrived into the arena, people shouted, "No, that's the IGWE."
Serious.
IGWE, they held him as IGWE. And lo and behold, the other contestants had to agree to the acclamation. So it was by popular acclamation, not necessarily because he was rich. He was not the richest man then. We had people like Chief Doctor Enoch Uli, the founder of Merchant of Life School, who was once a minister in eastern Nigeria. We had people like Okuluboko, Dona Ugunze. We have so many people who were rich enough, but it wasn't wealth that they considered. They considered his personality, and personality does not mean money.
Yes.
It means a lot of things. Your character, your steadfastness, reliability, and so on and so forth. So they found him reliable, and so they made him IGWE, even though he had a little of money then.
How many wives did IGWE marry and how many children?
IGWE EZEOKPOKO was a Christian.
Okay.
A Christian. In fact, there were people call him IGWE Joker. Because most of those people who became IGWE were most often they were traditionalists. But he was IGWE Joker. He was a Christian of the Anglican Communion. At a point, he was the president of Nigerian Boys Brigade, but throughout the country. He was the president, and the church honored him several times. At the local church here, St. Peter's OBA, which had an identical name with him, he took that church as his personal baby and helped the church in all its programs and progress.
So, married one wife.
One wife, Nancy Ifoma, popularly called Miliako EZEOKPOKO, was a pretty woman, outstandingly beautiful.
Serious.
Yes.
With how many children, sir?
6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls. They are all men now. We wouldn't call them boys anymore. We had one is a medical doctor in US. The current regent, Prince Noel, is an entrepreneur. Peter Jr. is also a very outstanding businessman in Abuja. Okay. He is playing a lot of part in the development of Dennis Memorial Grammar School Old Boys Association, who are doing a lot of job in that school. Then he had Prince Henry, who was one time the chairman of Idemili local government area. So, then the ladies are doing fine on their own. They are married, and they're also professionals.
But can we take a look at his parents and his museum. I saw his museum.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That was what I told that guy to keep the museum open. We can go.
Okay.
We'll walk. Eh?
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, no problem.